Now let's tackle cube root functions. So once again, it's all going to be very similar to what we've been doing. So the parent function for this one is the cube root of x. Now let me show you how to type it in Desmos because it is different. So I have my blank up here and I have y equals, and then in order to type it in, you go down here and you see the little show keypad down here, and then you're going to go over here to functions and then miscellaneous, and see that n square root right there? That means I can change it to a 3 there, little cube root. So once again, when you're in this screen, you will click on this, go over here to functions, click on miscellaneous, and then click on this. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to bring that up, and you do have to put the little 3 in there. You have to put the little 3 in there. And then I'm going to put the x in there. So there's my parent function of the cube root of x. It's a very, very flattened looking thing here. So that's what we're going to do today. And then if you look at my numbers in my table here, the cube root of -8 is -2. So notice it's big numbers are very small answers. So the bigger the x value, it's just very, very tiny. So the cube root of -1 is -1. That's this right here. The cube root of 0 is 0. And there's my point that I'm going to transform. The 1, 1, and then 8, 2. And you notice that the domain and range are -infinity to +infinity for this one. So the only one that's different, or a couple that are different, the biggest one that's different for domain is going to be the square root function, because you can't have negative numbers there. So that's going to be the biggest thing with that moving forward into Algebra 2. So the rules are the same, and you'll notice down here, look, it's the same as the square root. The only thing I changed was I put a little 3 in there for that's called an index. And that just means we're taking the cube root instead of a square root. But once again, all the rules are right there. So here's a bunch of transformation examples for you, and I typed them all into Desmos. The 3 in the front means a stretch of 3. The -6 means right 6, and there's what that one looks like. There's what a stretch of 3, and then right 6. So there's my point that I moved. It was at 0, 0, so the original point is here at 0, 0. That's the one you're going to move left, right, up, or down. So you got 6. And then the negative out front means reflection, and then down 4. That's number 2. So that's this one here. There, look, there's my down 4. It was at 0, 0. And notice it reversed the whole thing. So here's my parent function. It goes whoop and whoop, positive, negative direction. And then there is my other one, which goes the other way. So yes, I know, sound effects. We love them. All right. Number 3, the 1/3 out front makes it a vertical shrink. The +5 inside the parentheses makes it move left 5. The -8 outside means a vertical shift down 8. And once again, my disclaimer is pay attention that -8 is outside that bracket. So that's an up, down. And this is what that one looks like. Look how skinny that made it. So we pushed way down on it, and we moved my 0, 0 point to right here. But you won't let me click on it. Anyway, so yeah, we moved it left 5 and down 8. And then -1 and +7 there for the very last one. That moves our 0, 0 point to here at 1 over 1 to the right and up 7. So once again, you're going to be asked to describe the transformations. You're not going to be asked to graph them, but use Desmos to help you check it. So to get to that function again, you're going to click the little show keypad down here, click functions, click miscellaneous, and then click the N root button right here, and make sure you put the little 3 right there. That's super important to put that little teeny 3 right there, and then whatever goes inside. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have questions or can't figure out the Desmos thing, and I'll give you a help with that. All right. Thanks.